Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my previous video I showed you how to install Jenkins on Ubuntu using Docker. Today I want to dive deeper into Jenkins and explore its many features and capability. I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude for your support and interest in my YouTube channel. Your comment and engagement have meant so much to me, and I am grateful for each and every one of you. I wanted to personally invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, to join us in our Insta page. It's in the comment below, in the description below. So, and also some URL in this video, to this video. By subscribing, you will never miss a new video and you will be the first to know about any exclusive content. I'm always striving to create high DevOps video to all my followers and to all my community in this YouTube channel. So, in this video, we will start by discussing the basic of Jenkins, the basic how to configure Jenkins. Then we will move to some of the more advanced features, such as Jenkins pipeline, which allow you to define and automate your software delivery process. We will also cover Jenkins plugin, which extend the functionality of Jenkins and allow you to integrate with other tools in your development workflow. I will show you how to install and configure some of the most popular plugins, including, for example, Git, Maven, Docker, and finally, we will talk about Jenkins security, and I will show how to set up authentication and authorization in Jenkins to ensure that your build environment is very secure. So, this is our first video, and today we will speak about pipeline. So, pipeline are a powerful feature in Jenkins that allow you to define and to automate your software delivery process. Essentially, a pipeline is a set of steps so that Jenkins will execute it in order to build, test, for example, deploy, dev, for example, many stage. For example, to build your infra, to build your instance, to install Jenkins, for example, to install, for example, Docker, many things. It's very powerful tools in CI/CD environment. This step can include things like checking out your code from, for example, Git, GitHub, GitLab, running tests, deploying to a server, and so let's take a look at an example pipeline. Suppose we have, for example, Java or React application that we want to build, test, and deploy to a server. We can define a pipeline in Jenkins that has the following stage. For example, first stage is checkout. This stage check out the latest code from our Git repository. Second, build. This stage compile the Java or whatever your application code and generate, for example, jar file. Testing stage for test, and deploy finally to deploy it to a server. So in this case, in my last video in Docker, we will speak about Docker, how to install Docker in the playlist of Docker, and also we will discuss together React application, how to Dockerize the application React. Today I create a Jenkins file in this app So first, for example, here there is 4-stage checkout, dev, test, and deploy. So for example, for the React app, the first stage is the checkout, the steps just to check from, for example, GitHub or GitLab, whatever your remote your repository, it's configured in GitLab or GitHub, whatever. So this is the first step. Second, it's the dev stage. Steps, it's just ch shell command, npm install, npm run build. Test, the third stage is test, so just to run npm run test. And finally, for example, a stage of deploy, to deploy it in Jenkins. Also, you can automate many things using Jenkins. In VS Code, there is also a Jenkins file extension, so you can use it to it's just here, Jenkins file extension. You can install it, and it's really very useful. This extension gives user basics, Jenkins file support like syntax, snippets, compilation, and diagnostic. So you can use this extension. So this is our first chapter in this video. So the pipeline. After that, just in the previous video we installed Jenkins using Docker. So today, to start with Jenkins, so to unlock Jenkins, so to ensure Jenkins is securely set up by the administrator, a password has been written to the log and this file on the server. So in our container, Jenkins container, just you need to execute the Jenkins container using bash. So in var Jenkins home, in the same path, it's mentioned here, secure. So in we use cat var Jenkins home secrets initial admin password. This is our initial admin password. Just copy it, continue. I can save it. The next step is plugin. So in plugin we will speak in our video. So plugins, what is plugins? Let's talk about plugins. So Jenkins plugins are additional features that extend the functionality of Jenkins. There are thousands of plugins available, covering everything from source control system to build tools to notification service. So to install and configure a plugin, you simply go to the Jenkins plugin manager. We will do this in this video. So search for the plugin you want and click the install button. Once the plugin is installed, you can configure it by going to the global configuration page of the job configuration page, depending on the plugin. So for example, to take a look at a few popular plugins, first, for example, Git plugins, also Maven plugins, Docker plugins. There is many plugins in Jenkins, and it's really a powerful CI/CD tools. Also in the Jenkins official site, you can find here some plugins. You can search So you can search whatever you want, for example Docker, and this is the plugin in Jenkins: Docker, Docker command, Docker pipeline, Docker API, for example AWS, so Amazon Web Service, for example SFTP service, FTP rename, publish over FTP. So really there's a lot of plugins in Jenkins. For example, SSH build agent, Docker, Kubernetes, um, Swarm. Also, what there is Selenium plugins to do the testing job. So in this we will just install the suggested plugin, and it will take some moment. So in this official plugin you can find all whatever you want. So just friend, don't miss to subscribe to our YouTube channel and discuss with us if you have a question or you need something. We can speak about many things in our video, in our next video. So I am really happy to discuss with you and to speak with you. After the step of the installation plugin, this we will create our first admin user. So the first user is Bassam, and the password full name, it's Bassam, and the mail. So just you need to save and finish it, and now Jenkins is ready to start. So this is the dashboard of Jenkins. This is our for example configuration credential. You just click in logout to logout. For example, to add some people, this is the basic administrator in the Jenkins. Also you can, for example, add a new pipeline project or freestyle project folder, whatever you want. This is, we will speak about this in the next video, using just Jenkins, using Jenkins file and to run for example just npm install or whatever in using Jenkins file and the Jenkins tools. Also in manage Jenkins you can, for example, add some plugins here. Just you need to search, for example, Docker plugins, for example. Let's take us. I need to update it. Install it plugin, for example, int Apache Git jQuery. This is the default. It's not a default, but I chose this plugins. and available plugin. You can, for example, add some plugins and for example Docker pipeline, jQuery, blue ocean core. So just you click and install without restart, or download now and install after restart. Also in manage Jenkins you can add some user. You can also manage credential and also security, logs, load statistic, this all in Jenkins. So in Jenkins, using manage Jenkins page. So there you have it, an introduction to Jenkins pipeline and plugins. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of this important feature and how they can be used to improve your software delivery process. So thank you very much to watch this video, and don't miss to subscribe and discuss with us in the comment, and also liking this video. This really encourage us. So for the Jenkins file, it's sample. You can contact me if you want more information about Jenkins, and I am really happy to speak with all my followers, and see you in my next video. Thank you again and again, and see you in my next video. Goodbye.